Ever since its inception in the early 2000s, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game has diversified into a wide variety of different archetypes, playstyles, and decks. Players in the modern era have many different ways to communicate with one another in order to craft the perfect deck list. However, if one is willing to do so, there are other ways in order to get the information you need to build the perfect deck, such as Wikipedia. In this series, I will be using the Wiki engine in order to craft my very own deck list and take it online to see how well it shapes up against the current meta. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki Duels.
What's up YouTube? It's RainingCardGames and welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki Duels. Now, if you happen to miss the first episode, I will have a link down below in the description so you can go ahead and see how Wikipedia tells us how to play horse stuff. But anyway, before we go ahead and jump into the actual deck building and duels itself, I would first like to say a huge thank you to Ruggles because recently on his Sealed Only 1v1 series, he shouted me out. And that took me by surprise, considering someone who has a channel that big actually noticed and actually paid attention to my content. So a huge thank you. Be sure to go check him out. I will also have a link down below in the description just to show my gratitude and make sure his awesome high-end production series gets plenty of traffic. And as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's see what Wikipedia has in store for us today.
Okay, so we are here on Wikipedia. Let's learn about Cyber Dragon. So, archetype of light machine monsters based on Cyber Dragon, used by Zane Truesdale, spiritual successor to Blue Eyes. Cool. Knew that. I want to learn how to play Cyber Dragon. So, let's read about the playing style. Main strategy is to summon stronger Cyber Dragon fusion monsters. Okay, fusion-based archetype. Union monsters like Heavy Mech Support Platform and Armored Hybern can help with supporting monsters on the field. So we're having Union monsters. A quick way of swarming the field, special summoning Proto Cyber Dragon with Photon Lead. Then activated Infernal Reckless Summon. To special summon all Cyber Dragons from hand, deck, and graveyard, resulting in massive field advantage for Xyz and fusion summons. So for this combo to work, I need Proto Cyber Dragon in hand, Photon Lead in hand, and Infernal Reckless Summon in hand. 3-card combo. Honest is ideal support for light monsters. Jinzo can negate all traps. Cyber Phoenix can negate spell and traps that target monsters, providing protection to the special summon of Cyber Twin Dragon. Okay, pretty cool. ABC Union monsters? That I've seen that done before. Oh my god, what is this? Torque Toon Gear can stop your opponents from using effects that target your monsters. And also opens up the potential for synchro summons. Okay, limiter removal, OTK potential. DNA Surgery is also a good card to include since it allows you to use your opponent's monsters for Chimera Chip Forge Trap. We're running DNA Surgery then, I guess. Oh my god. There's also information for the rank 5 version of Cyber Dragon. If you want to go more, let's see what it actually has to say. This deck variant focuses more on the rank 5 and control tactics rather than beatdown. So if we want to go that route, we can do that. And that includes Artifact Moral Talk, Artifact Sanctum, which can be easily splashed into the deck. Okay, another useful pair of monsters is Anomaly Golden Jet and Galaxy Soldier. Okay, so there's some options that we can include too, outside of the Cyber Dragon engine. Another option is Star Drawing, as it can allow the player to draw a card after being used for Xyz material. However, it cannot be searched by Repair Plant, nor can Xyz summon Pallades or Cyber Dragon, making it rather impractical. You gotta love Wikipedia. Anyway, so before we go ahead and take a look at recommended cards in a nice list for us, I think we should learn what the deck's weaknesses are. Cyber Dragons are light machine type monsters. Knew that. The Ally of Justice monsters, especially monsters such as Ally of Justice, Core Destroyer, and Catastor, will kill them instantly. Let's hope we don't play Ally of Justice decks when we test this thing out. Cards such as Magnetic Mosquito and System Down can hurt them. System Down, quite obviously, because it banishes all machines. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, let's actually take a look at the recommended cards. So, main deck. So we got Cyber Dragon, Dre, Core, Veer, Hers, Nashter, Proto Cyber Dragon for that 3-card combo we learned about. Cyber Larva, Cyber Valley, Cyber Eltanis, Cyber Pharaohs. Artifacts are optional. Okay, so that's optional. Galaxy Soldier Honest, Toon Cyber Dragon is optional. Spell cards, a lot of spells. So Cyberload Fusion, Cyber Emergency, Cyber Repair Plan, Rev System, Fusions, Cybernetics Fusion Support. Okay. Super Strident Blaze, Evolution Burst, Power Pond, Overload Fusion, Future Fusion, Instant Fusion. Quite the list here. And of course, MST and Darkhold. You have to have MST and Darkhold. Cyber Network, Revolution, Cybernetic Revolution, Artifact Sanctum, Call of the Haunted. Those are our recommended trap cards. Okay, that's a workable list. Let's take a peek at the extra deck. Okay, so we got the Chimera Techs. We got Fortress, Overdragon, Rampage Dragon. We have the Cyber Twin Dragon, End Dragon, Panzer Dragon, I guess, for the instant fusion target. Cyber Eternity Dragon, Parapsychroid, Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. This is more than 15 cards, so I'm guessing we're going to have to get kind of choosy here. Because in the Xyz, we got a lot of monsters too. We got Cybernova, Infinity, Pallades, number 61, Gaia Dragon, this is a level 7, I don't know how I'm making that. Number 38, Hope Harbinger, Titanic Galaxy, this is a rank 8 in a 5/6 spam deck. Shark Fortress, Crimson Knight, Vampire Brahm, number 5, Doom Chimera Dragon. And then Cyber Dragon Seek. Okay. I'm going to hop on Yugioh Omega, and we're going to see what we can cook up with all of these recommended cards. So, after consulting Wikipedia, I tried to take in as much advice as possible. And, the problem is it recommended more than 40 cards. So, here's my 60-card Wikipedia-based Cyber Dragon deck. We're running 2 Cyber Dragon, the main man himself. We're running Triple Dre, Triple Core, Triple Hers, Nashter, Veer, Zvei, Proto Cyber Dragon, because we have a combo, a 3-card combo. Cyber Larva, you need 2 for this thing to even work. Cyber Pharaohs, Cyber Valley, Cybern, Armored Cybern, because we have to have that Union monster. Cyber Phoenix, so that we can be protected by from targeting effects by any spell or traps. Cyber Eltanin, Double Galaxy, because this thing's useless at 1. Torque Tune Gear. This will be very important to help protect our Cyber Twin Dragon from destruction by limiter removal. Star Drawing. It's not very practical in summoning any of my Xyz monsters that I've recommended, but Wikipedia recommended this card, so I'm going to run it. And Honest, because they're all lights. Cyber Emergency, good card. Cyber Repair Plant, very good card. Cyber Rev System, very good card. Cyberload Fusion, so we can get some of our big boys out from the GUI. And Super Strident Blaze. Evolution Burst. Triple Machine Dupe, Double Power Bond, Overload, Future Fusion, the errata, unfortunately. Instant Fusion 1-for-1, Transmodify, so that we can send our Zvei to the graveyard to get out a better one. Dark Hole, because I recommended it. Infernal Reckless Summon, because we can combo with our Proto Cyber Dragon. And how do we get Proto Cyber Dragon on the field to activate Infernal Reckless Summon's effect? Photon Lead. We have Limiter Removal, MST, Union Hanger, so that we can search our Armored Cybern, Cybernetic Revolution, Cyber Network, Call the Haunted, DNA Surgery. These were all the cards that were recommended to us. Ironically, Cybernetic Overflow was not recommended to us by Wikipedia, so we are not going to run this card. In the extra deck, we have Mega Fleet, Cyber End, Chimera Tech Overdragon, Fortress Dragon, Twin Dragon, Rampage Dragon, Psychroid, which was recommended to us in the extra deck, as well as Panzer Dragon. Panzer Dragon's our instant fusion target. And Psychroid we can actually hard fusion summon. Xyz monsters. We have our Infinity, which we can overlay via Nova's effect. We have Pallades, which is quick effect. I can basically bounce a card on the field. It's not bad. Number 5, Doom Chimera Dragon. So this card gains 1,000 attack for each material attached to it, and then this card with material can attack all monsters his opponent controls once each, and at the end of the battle phase of this card battle, activate one of the following effects. Oop, my god, come on, OIG Omega. I want to learn about this card. So after the battle phase, I can target a monster in my graveyard, attach it to this card, target a monster in the opponent's graveyard, stack it on top of the deck. Not bad. And then we have Volcasaurus, which is number 5. Just does a wee bit of burn damage when he does battle. Shark Fortress. Your opponent can't target monsters for attacks except this one. Once per turn, detach a material from this card, target a face-up monster you control, it can make a second attack. So, ideally, I'm guessing the Wombo combo here is bring him out, and we can get out Cyber Twin, and we do OTK damage, Cyber Seeker. This is my 60-card Wikipedia-inspired Cyber Dragon deck. We're going to do this. Let's go ahead. We're going to hop on to some of the online games, and we're going to see how well this recommended deck list does.
Alrighty, so for match number 1, we are going up against Gokis. Throwback to 2018. But, so he goes through his full plays. I have no forms of interruption because this is Cyber Dragon. So, we end up facing down a Power Load Ogre because he actually misplays and just ends on a big old tower, which, guess what? For Cyber Dragon is not an issue at all. I normal summon my core, search out a repair plant. I meant to search the the fusion, but it's okay. I bring out Chimera Tech, I use my Galaxy Soldier, and I use repair plant to search Torque Tune Gear. And you gotta use it for something, so I use it for discarded fodder. I use Instant Fusion to bring out my Paracycloid, and I go into the almighty Shark Fortress. And then I bring out Seeger. And I actually do have lethal here, however, I forget to activate the effect of Shark Fortress in order to enable a second attack. However, my opponent scoops up, and we take the first game! Game number 2, we're going up against, I'm not sure yet, so I just pop off to my regular shenanigans, and, yeah, my Dre gets met with an Effect Veiler, so I just end on a Seeger with a Cyberload Fusion set. And pass it over, and guess what? We are playing against Charmers. Shouldn't be too worrying because, to my knowledge, they don't really have anything that can beat over anything higher than 2,000 attack, so we are looking pretty comfortable here as we bring out our Cyber Phoenix, which protects our light machines from being targeted. Which actually isn't the worst effect in the world. You know what? So good on you, Wikipedia. And then we use our Cyberload Fusion to fusion our Link as well as our other Cyber Dragon into Cyber Twin to get a bunch of damage. Unfortunately, the Cyber Dragon in our hand is not limited removal, so we do have to pass it back over to our opponent. And, nothing left on the field. Normal summon Proto Cyber Dragon and swing in for game. What is going on? We are actually winning with a Wikipedia deck. Final game. What can we come up with? Well, we are going up against Dark Lords. So, yeah, lots and lots of card advantage here as he's literally going through his entire deck drawing and popping off. And,
Honestly, I've never really played against Dark Lord, so I'm not too sure how to face him off. But ending on the new link that I do believe came in Dual Overload, as well as a set card, yeah, let's just get rid of it, shall we? So we special summon our Cyber Dragon, special summon the Veer. We link them off into our big old Mega Fleet. We bring out our Galaxy Soldier. And, you know what? We got lethal. So we overlay our Galaxy Soldiers into the almighty Shark Fortress. And then we go and normal summon Dry. We special summon our Psychroid. We go into Chimeratech Fortress. We use Shark Fortress effect just in case. And we swing in for a swift and easy OTK. We won all 3 games with what Wikipedia suggested. And honestly, Shark Fortress is kind of good in Cyber Dragon. I wouldn't have thought of that. And Torque Tuden Gear came up as discard fodder. But all in all, I will take that.
All right. So after those results, I'm pretty confident to say now that Wikipedia has given me the best possible, the highest ceiling that Cyber Dragon can attain. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, you guys. I will catch you in the next video.